Good morning. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Today is March 4th, 2021. As you know, I am running for Local 1000 president. I'm a man of integrity. I'm direct. I'm passionate. A lot of people don't like that passion I have. A lot of people don't like my humor, but that's okay. This video today, did you know? And I'm going to tell you something you didn't know. Did you know you can be a dues-paying member and not have to support politics of Local 1000? Did you know you can send in a membership dues declaration letter telling the union, do not use any of my money directly or indirectly on politics? Let me repeat this for you again. I'm Richard Lewis Brown, and I'm telling you the whole truth. You can be a dues-paying member of Local 1000 and not have to support politics of Local 1000. Send a membership dues declaration letter in instructing the union, do not use any of my money directly or indirectly on politics. Yes, you can. Now, there's no excuse now to not be a full dues-paying member. Or should I say a dues-paying member? No excuses. Now, some people will say, well, Richard, the money's still too high. I want you to get elected and reduce the dues by 50% and then I'll join. I respect that. But I'm asking you, if there's any way you can sign back up now to vote in this important election and help me win this election, you can be guaranteed your dues will be reduced by 50%. But in the meantime, if you sign up, make sure you send that letter with the application that says membership dues declaration letter, stating you don't want any of your money being used on politics, and that you want a letter every year sent to you on the 1st of June by the union telling you where they spent your money from the prior calendar year. That's very important. Now, I realize that Yvonne Walker, Miguel Cardova, one of her sycophants, Tony Owens, part of MTC, where he used to be, Sophia Perkins, none of these people will tell you that you can be a full dues-paying member and not have to have any of your money used on politics. They won't tell you this. You know why? Because outside of voter discrimination, forcing you to pay a poll tax to vote, this is another way of voter suppression, and it's aimed at non-Democrats. See, this is why they're on me so hard. This is why you see them fighting me on Facebook and trying to act like I'm angry and I'm out of control, because I'm on them, and I'm exposing them for the liars and the hypocrisy that they are. See, they're so busy being politicians, they don't care about unifying the union. In fact, the smaller the number of voters, the better it is for the status quo. Now think about this. The smaller the number of voters for Local 1000, the more Yvonne Walker or Yvonne Walker number 2, Miguel Cardova, have a chance to keep things in place. Or, even to play it even more safe, if Tony Owens or Sophia Perkins wins, because they're all part of the status quo. And that's why they're all working together, whether they realize it or not, they're all working together against me. That's why I'm telling you all this information. Here's another example of this voter suppression. They're not going to tell you you can be a full dues-paying member or a dues-paying member of the union and not have to support politics. They tell you, now they're telling you, MTC is telling you it's the primary responsibility to take care of our members. We're going to protect our members. No. Listen to me clearly on this, the only responsibility of Local 1000 is job representation and contract negotiations for all represented employees, not just the ones who can afford to pay, not just the ones that pay because they want to support the Democrats. That's not how it works in the union. I don't think so. Again, did you know you could be a full dues paying member and not have to support politics in Local 1000? And I'm telling you, you didn't know, because Yvonne Walker has never done a video about this. See, I'm trying to unify the union. We're 96,000 represented employees. 52,000 currently are dues paying employees. So the remaining amount of people, probably well over 46,000, they can't vote. They're alienated. And if you allow them to become members and tell them, listen, we're not going to use your money on politics. Just send us a letter stating that, and we'll honor that, and we'll respect that. You could unify Local 1000. So in all this time, people have been telling you that I'm trying to destroy the union. I'm trying to defund the union. And here I am telling you, please join the union. Take part of this election. Voting is sacred in our great country. And you don't have to have your money used on politics. Just send that membership dues declaration letter in, stating what I'm telling you. Contact me. I'll send you the letter. I've done it already. I'm not telling you one thing and doing another. I've already done it. You can call me 408-207-2339. This is very important that I'm giving you this information. And this is why they really come after me hard through emails, on Facebook, because I expose people for what they are. This is why when people say, well, you're not trying to win my vote, Richard, talking like that. You're right, I'm not trying to win your vote. I'm seeking strong, intelligent, passionate people. People that know the truth. People that can respect the truth. People that respect strong leadership. That's who I'm hoping will vote for me. But if you think I'm going to try to win your vote, I'm going to beg you for your vote, you're wrong. That's what politicians do. They'll tell you anything and everything you want to hear. But what they won't tell you is you can be a dues-paying member of Local 1000 and not have any of your money used on politics. What they won't tell you is Richard Lewis Brown is going to get you a 21% pay increase because he's going to create a strike fund. They won't tell you that part. They won't tell you that I'm going to create term limits for all elected Local 1000 leadership positions. That they won't tell you. They won't tell you that I'm going to create a transparent voting process where you will never worry about was there any fraud, any corruption in the voting of Local 1000 elections and contract ratifications. That they won't tell you about because they're not trying to unify the union. They want to keep it small and under control. That's how status quo keeps things small. And I'm telling you on this video, you can be a dues-paying member and not have to support politics. And I keep repeating this because you've never heard this before. I know you haven't. Because if you had, people would have been contacting me. And I know a lot of people outside the Democratic Party would have been contacting me saying, okay, Richard, I'm going to sign up, but I'm sending this letter in, this membership dues declaration letter in, telling the union to not use any of my money on politics. I've never gotten that call, that email, that text, that Facebook message. Never. And I keep saying this over and over and over again. I'm exposing these people for what they are. When they tell you they're for term limits, when MTC tells you they're for term limits, no, they're not. Just like they didn't tell you about being a dues-paying member and not having to support politics, when they tell you they're for term limits, no, they're not. One of their strongest supporters, Harold Fong, he was endorsing the term limits for statewide officers, but he didn't want to endorse it for all DLC presidents and bunk chairs, including himself. He was a DLC president a few years ago. He didn't say that. In fact, this is the hypocrisy of our union and of our Local 1000 leadership for many, many years, the status quo leadership. While he's telling you he wants term limits for the statewide officers, he's serving on the Sacramento County School Board of Education, trustee area number 7. That position has no term limits. And then they wonder why I call people hypocrites in the union. They wonder why I say these things about these people in the union. And they say that I'm being mean and nasty. No, I'm exposing you for what you are. Okay, it's going to be a great day on March 4th, 2021. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Again, you can be a dues-paying member and not have to support politics of Local 1000. Just send in your membership dues declaration letter. You can contact me at 408-207-2339, and I'll tell you how to do it. All right, thanks, and have a great day. Stay safe, everyone.